The Buffalo Bills seem to be just one piece away from being Super Bowl champions. And as we all know, the Bills have one of the most dangerous offenses in all of football. So far in this free agency period, I would say that the Bills actually got faster, smarter, and even more physical already. However, with that being said, I still believe they're just one piece away. Now, in this video, I'll be breaking down everything that the Bills have done so far this offseason, but what they need to do next. However, before we jump into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm going to be covering the Bills and the rest of the NFL all year long, so if you're interested in any of that content, make sure you guys join the family, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we drop a video. And also, comment down below, who do you believe is the most underrated player on this Bills team right now? I'm very curious to see who you guys say. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. So, the Bills have actually done some very smart things this offseason. And like I said before, they've added some pure speed and just playmaking ability to this offense. And honestly, I'm so excited to see how Josh Allen makes a lot of these guys even better than they were before. But, for example, let's start with Deontay Hardy. When you talk about Hardy, you talk about electric playmaking ability. He's only 5'6", but he has the elite talent to be able to make guys miss in the open field whenever he touches the football. Now, according to Player Profiler, Hardy ranks 3rd in speed score, 12th in burst score, and 4th in catch radius. I don't know how they measure these out, but that's pretty high. All I know is that's where they're ranking him right now. So that's pretty crazy alone. And at the very least, he'll be able to be one of those guys who steps onto the field and poses a threat every time he touches the football, or even whenever the football is thrown his way. He's gonna make a play out of it. I expect the Bills to use him in multiple different ways here in Buffalo. I mean, I already know they'll get creative with him. And just like how the Chiefs are so creative with like Sky Moore, Tyreek Hill a couple years ago, that's what they should be doing with Deontay Hardy. His ability to stretch the field and then run quick, short routes while making guys miss in the open field is just crazy. Like, if you have someone like that who can do that on the field, you need to utilize it. You need to. If you don't, you're wasting talent. So I feel like they're going to get him involved, dude. He just can create explosive plays every time he's even near the football. He's just insane. The Buffalo Bills also signed Trent Sherfield, which, in my opinion, is going to be very underrated. Trent has been a locker room favorite, everywhere he's been, especially in Miami, where he just had a career year, putting up 30 catches, 417 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging about 14 yards per catch. I love this signing for Buffalo. The wide receiver room is now just so deep. But the one thing I want to bring up is the locker room presence. I mean, when you look at all of the players who are on the Miami Dolphins and look at what they said about him leaving, going to Buffalo, they were shell-shocked. They did not want to see him leave. And now he's coming over to this culture with Josh Allen, with Stephon Diggs, with Gabe Davis, and much, much more. I mean, guys, you gotta. If the whole team loves a certain guy, you want him on your team. The Bills, although he might not be the fastest or the tallest or the most athletic wide receiver in the world, he's going to be a favorite. He's going to make this locker room a better place. And then they also just went out and snagged Damien Harris just hours before Damien Harris landed in Buffalo to sign a deal. Former Buffalo Bill Devin Singletary signed with the Houston Texans. Now, I love Damien Harris coming over here to Buffalo because he's going to add so much more physicality. He's going to add a red zone threat. Just 2 years ago, he had 15 touchdowns for the Patriots, and he's going to continue to do that here in Buffalo, man. I think New England got rid of him a year too early, or a couple years too early, and I think the Bills are going to utilize that. They also added to their trenches as well, bringing in veteran O-lineman Conor McGovern, and I think this was a huge add, strictly because he's so versatile. He can play multiple spots on the O-line. He can be a day one starter right away. He can add depth, versatility, locker room presence. I mean, he can play, like I said, left guard, right guard, center. He can do everything. So I like this add as well. They need to beef up that O-line, and they did that right here with Conor McGovern. But so far, the offense has gone better, in my opinion. Let me know if you guys think different. They did lose Isaiah McKenzie. They cut him. They cut Jamison Crowder's gone. A couple of the guys are gone as well. Devin Singletary, for example. But I honestly, I like this offense better than what it was last year. I think it's going to be even scarier. Just wait until you guys see what they're going to be doing next year. I'm telling you. A lot of people are going to sleep, but I'm telling you right now, this Buffalo Bills team is different. Now, there is one spot or, position I feel like the Bills need to address. For me, Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm going to say they need some more pass rushers or inside linebackers. Now, the Bills did lose Tremaine Edmonds to the Bears and kind of have a hole in that spot. Currently sitting in his place is Tyrell Dodson or Terrell Bernard. Let me know if any of those guys fit the mold, or do you guys think they can just step in and be a day one starter? Let me know. But if not, I did have a couple of names written down here to potentially go and grab. Bobby Wagner, Deion Jones, Miles Jack, Jayon Brown, Denzel Perriman are a couple of good guys that you can pull, sign to a one-year deal and have a, just be a good, starter for at least a year. You know what I mean? So there's definitely some players, some talent out there that they can still snag. But I also feel like the Bills' major downfall last year was not being able to generate pressure on the Bengals, who had a very weak O-line. Now, obviously, with Von Miller coming back, he's going to be a major help. But adding depth to the position won't hurt at all. Now, let me know if you guys feel, different about what I'm talking about. Do you guys think they're set right now? What do you guys think they should add? Let me know. Comment down below what you guys think. Subscribe, hit that like button, join the family, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.